Howdy guys, welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. This is a little video about how you can use a car alternator bridge rectifier, which looks like one of these, and how you can use one of those on a washing machine motor. That's been rewired, of course. This is the 12.1C, and you can look up all the washing machine 36 pole reconfigurations on my channel, guys, and there it is there, and I will take you through all the wiring diagrams and everything as well. Now in this video, guys, I have some questions and answers from some of my subscribers, and I will answer those as well. Okay, so one of them was we need a close-up on this here, and how did I make all of this, and which I'll go into that. How did I get this centered up? How do I take out the cogging? And the third one was show us a close-up of how you wired the bridge rectifier. Okay, so I'll just quickly take you through all of this first of all, and some other bridge rectifiers, guys. This is a three-phase, because there's three wires coming in from the AC point. That's exactly where the alternator would have been hooked up into those three phases. Exactly where those wires are coming out. Yeah. Here's another example. They got hooked onto there, like that. So I've just soldered, put some clips on there, and then if you can see this part here, there's two parts to this, and they're both insulated by this plastic in between. So one of them would be negative and the other side would be positive. But here's another example. Oh, here, I'll break this down even more for you. If I took that apart and split it in two, see? That's where the three phases would have gone from the AC side, 1, 2, 3, and then the outside of these would have been one positive DC and one negative DC. And that's it all split in two so you can see it. Okay, this is it wired up here. This one actually has a capacitor on it, see guys? So it does hold power. But they have insulated plastic sleeves, but one of these, you know, goes to one of those, and then on the other side here, you know, one of them will hit the other side. You know what I mean, guys? So that's why I split this so that you can see. Yeah. So anyways, that's that, and this here yielded. You can get the most, not out of AC, because you can only measure 2 poles out of AC, but if you put one of these on, you can actually measure. This is at stock standard. It measured 29 AC out of 2 phases. That's AC, no bridge rectifier. And then I tried the 2-pole one, this one here. You see the markings on there, AC. The plus is the the DC side, but that's positive DC. So AC here, and on the opposite side, here, and on the opposite side is the AC side, and then here where you see that plus, and then opposite way over here it would be DC, but they don't have it marked sometimes. So anyway, that yielded 25 DC, and then I tried this one here, and it yielded close to 40 DC coming out of the 3 phases back into the 2 to DC, yielding 40 volts out of that. So that was interesting. Okay, so how did I center this up? Well, this is a little bit on how I built my stands, guys, and that's just a nice bit of stainless steel. I had flat bits of steel that I chopped out. These things weigh a ton. This whole center part in here is alloy, and I had that plastic around it that was stuck in the washing machine. I had to grind it all down. The bolting positions that are in the other end, well, like you see these threads here? Well, I drilled them out, and then I chopped the heads off some bolts and sunk them down, but we also ground some slots in here so I could weld them through the side and then clean up all the welds so that you don't even see them, but you could up the studs on the back side. Yeah, so there's a little bit into that. It looks pretty cool. I'll try and get it as nice as I can. And then to stop the cogging, well, once all this is set up, I know, here's an example of one of those without any wire in it. I would go along and I'd find out which one was sitting a bit high, and I'd grab the grinder and just grind it off a little bit and then fit it all back in, and then, you know, it'll be good as gold again. Just don't file it down too much, you know. And yeah, so these are 36 poles, 48 magnets, and here's a magnet here. It's north, south, north, south. It's north, south, all the way around. And yeah, 48 of those magnets like that. So if you could change them out to neodymiums, that'd be cool as well. So yeah, there was a question to do with one of these full wave bridge rectifiers out of a car alternator that I hooked up a long time ago, and I had it all hooked up to a 3-phase motor controller, and how you could, you know, hook one of these up through the 3 phases up to one of these, and then come out on the DC side and run one of those, which is a DC motor, and it worked. It's just that, you know, I can't duplicate that now because I haven't, you know, this controller's blowing. Put it through its paces, guys. So yeah, I kind of hope that answered a few questions. Here is another bridge rectifier. This one came off a motorbike. This one puts out 7.5 amps at 12 volts. And you remember that small little coil that I had on another generator, guys? Well, this was the one that came off the motorbike. And so at the other end here, we got about 5 wires. So 3 of them would be, 3 of them would be the AC side, and then 2 of them would be the DC side. And so you'd hook 3 of them up to the generator, and then the other 2 would be output to your battery, DC, charging up your battery. And you can buy these. I haven't really tested this one out, but it would be even good on the 12x1 gen, and just to see what that put out. But I've run out of all these clips at the moment, guys, so I've got to go and buy some more. And so yeah, I use push bike sprockets and stuff like that. You know, here's more push bike sprockets fitted onto window wiper motors. DC controllers running those with potentiometers and separate little switches and stuff down here. Yeah, little LED gauges just for 24 volts. 24 volt controller. Yeah, this controller runs that, and I can alter the speed of that, which tunes this. It's a worm drive, so it's quite strong. That's why I got away with putting a big sprocket on there. It's quite a strong motor. But yeah, great for little tests. I have about 6 of these, and they're all different. This one's been rewound to an e-bike motor. You know, you see why you have to add in those extra wires like that, eh? See, that links them in. But you can go over my graphs, guys, and look at all of those things. So yeah. So anyways, guys, 3 wires. This is the alternator. The 3 wires that come out that hook up to the bridge rectifier would be there. And then your DC one would come off this point, and one would come off, you know, this side over here. Make sure they're touching the steel though. But yeah, just like this. One of these bolts is touching that side, and one of these bolts here is touching this side. Yeah. Okay, I hope that answers some questions for you guys, and I think I covered everything. Yeah. one more look over some other stuff, guys. Oh. So you can see these on my channel as well. That was the generator we were looking at. And here's a multi one. And one more. Sorry about this cam, guys. It's kind of a little bit of a cheapie. 28 turns per power. Yeah, 3 times faster as an e-bike motor with the 1.5 millimeter wire. Okay, guys. Yeah, I have plenty more different ones and stuff. Little other diagrams I've done. Got other ones on how to rewire alternators and different diagrams there, but I have a whole video on that and how that works and where all of those loops fall into. So yeah, look that up, guys. It's quite interesting. Then I also have another video coming up of all the e-bike speeds, times, all that stuff. So yeah, this video is kind of cool because it actually catches up on a lot of this stuff, guys. Like a lot of yous have seen my channel, know what bikes these are. Electric Cockroach, the Bat bike, the 3000 watt, all of these bikes I built. Electric Cockroach, the Calf Racer, the Green Mongoose, you name it, the Carcass. So yeah, pretty interesting times. All on different powers, different controllers, you name it. All their different speeds, guys. So awesome stuff, guys. I will be back with more coming up soon, guys. Cool, guys. Cruiser Man out, guys.